I've been recently thinking about traffic lights and what they represent. I guess what's prompted me to do that is because recently I had to do an online speed awareness course where you go through the basics and you even touch basics such as what do the different colours on a traffic light represent. But also because of the government announcement about travel abroad regarding different countries with different risk factors. Red meaning you have to quarantine when you come back. Amber and green meaning that you don't have to quarantine if you come back from one of those countries. And as I've been reflecting really on what traffic lights represent, we of course know that green means go, amber means wait, and red means stop. And you know, in our lives, it's no different when it comes to God, that he speaks to us in different ways. He instructs us in different ways. He calls us in different ways. Now, there are times on our journey, on our walk with God, on our faith journey, where he puts a red light in front of us. He says, stop. That might be stop from doing a particular thing or going in a particular direction. We think of Paul on his missionary journeys. There were times where he was going to go to a certain place, and it tells us that the Holy Spirit stopped him from going there. Amber means wait. And when I think about what that could mean for our lives, I'm drawn to the time in Pentecost where the disciples were given a call. They were given a green light, go into all the world, but they were told to wait in Jerusalem until they received power from on high. And then there are times in our life where God just says, go, go, go. Be salt, be light, make a difference in your everyday life and in your everyday journey and walk with him. And so as I've been reflecting on those things, I really want to encourage us that actually God often doesn't shout. He often doesn't yell at us. He often doesn't give massive signs, but often he whispers. He just gently leads us and guides us. And sometimes that whisper will be a stop. It might just be a check in your spirit where you think, I just feel that God's stopping me here. It might be an amber, wait. You know, we've all got promises of God over our lives where we sense God saying to us, I've given you this, but not yet. And as leaders, we often have to grapple with that, where we feel God's called us to something, but it's not yet. And of course, there are times where God just calls us to go into all the world and make disciples of all nations. So as I think about each of those three traffic lights and what they represent, let me encourage you to be someone that is in tune with the Spirit of God. Because as you are, you'll hear his every word. The times when he whispers, the times when he nudges and guides, and sometimes the times when he speaks really clearly and loud to us. For all of us, God tells us to go. Sometimes he tells us to wait. And sometimes for our benefit, he tells us to stop. God bless you on your journey.